a whole lot of intrigue and mystery around this distilled spirit. So I decided
Ralph's always gives you more ways to save, like low prices in every aisle. Plus, you can clip and save more with digital coupons in the app and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. Discover more ways to save big. Ralph's, SoCal for over 150 years.
What is it about Chamberlain University that makes our nursing students so successful? Around every corner, they've got reassurance, help, and encouragement to lift them up, to guide them through. Because care isn't just what we do, it's who we are. Our culture of support gives every student peace of mind in knowing you've got this, and we've got you. That's what you can expect from the #1 largest nursing school in the country. Chamberlain University. Belong to something greater.
I absolutely love noodles, but unfortunately I don't love noodly cars, and Andy's is one of the noodliest. Whether going over bumps, around the bends, or hitting the brakes, you can feel the entire chassis of this car just struggling to stay in one place. And also, as we've added stickier tires and stiffer suspension, that problem has become all the more apparent. Not for long though, because today we're installing some R-Theory Motorsports chassis bracing to make Andy's Miata handle better than ever. So why do you want a stiffer chassis? Well, for one, it can make your handling more responsive and more predictable, but counterintuitively, it can also make your car quite a bit more comfortable. No matter how stiff your suspension is, if it isn't attached to something that is solid, how it acts is going to be highly unpredictable, and also it's going to be transferring all of the vibrations from your car moving around into your butt. On the Miata, it's very nice and stiff here, and it's very nice and stiff right here, but in this center section, there's not a whole lot that's stopping it from moving around. Most cars have this thing called a roof, and roofs are excellent at making sure that your car doesn't bend and twist around too much while going over bumps. The Miata has this thing called the power plant frame that extends from the rear diff up to the transmission and adds quite a bit of strength in bending. If you look along the frame rails though, there is nothing to stop it from twisting at all. No cross bracing, nothing. This is something that Mazda realized is a problem, and from about 2001 on, they have been installing cross braces. So how do you make your chassis stiffer? Well, if you're making a race car and money is no object, you will want to weld the seams. From the factory, all of the welds along your car are just spot welded. There's tiny little dots of weld, and then in between those spaces, it can move a little bit. By laying down a bead along all of the seams, you can significantly strengthen it, but then we'd have to remove all of this stuff off of there and spend hours and hours welding, and we don't have a welder, so we're not going to do that. So on Andy's Miata, we're going to be doing something a bit more DIY friendly at the expense of some weight. On the frame rails, we're going to be adding some bracing right here. These on their own should enhance the chassis rigidity a bit, but when they're combined with the cross braces right here, the torsional rigidity of this Miata should be fantastic. Before we install that though, what if you want even more stiffness, even less weight, and have gobs and gobs of money? Well, a carbon fiber monocoque is the absolute best way to build a chassis. This is the Alfa Romeo 4C, and by using carbon fiber, they're able to create an incredibly stiff chassis that weighs only 65 kilos. How does that translate into performance? Voiceover Alex here. I was way too stoked to just drive this car, and instead of commenting on the chassis, I just said stuff like this. Oh, that's quick! What I can say is the chassis of the 4C is incredible. It is so planted and so confidence-inspiring, and with no power steering, you can really feel how the suspension is working with the car, not against it. Also, the induction noise is just so good. It's safe to say the chassis in this is incredible. There are some problems though with the carbon fiber tire. For one, they're pretty expensive, but also the repairability is really quite bad. See, if you run this over a speed bump and hit the bottom or get in a fender bender, it can be a total write-off. The entire thing is going to close. Sadly, we don't currently have the money for an autoclave, so let's slap some bracing on Andy's Miata. Step one is to give the underside of the car a nice wash, because any dirt that stays in there will be in there forever. By the way, Giraffe Tools, answer our warranty request, you dickheads. This is after less than 6 months. Come on. Now we need to remove these 10mm bolts to free up the fuel and brake lines. And now we get to remove basically the entire interior of the car. A 14 to get the seats out. Oh, that's a bunch of water up in here. That's weird. There we go. Now we get to remove the door sills. Wow, it's taking too long. Oh, you're supposed to just come right off. What are you stuck on? This is your car, Andy. You can pull on this.
Here comes my favorite part of breaking tabs. Good thing for Miata, there's plenty of tutorial online. I think I know the trick.
What's
It
that?
might be double-sided tape on.
Oh,
I don't. Yep. There we go.
just yank. Such an adorable little kick panel. Come on, get out of there. Didn't break a thing. I think this whole carpet can just come up now. Yeah. Oh, wow. A dime. I thought we were going to get the whole way through this and not have a single bit of money. Oh, it is wet in the passenger wheel well, and it smells. Yeah, I think we can just rip that out and.
Yeah, that will.
No, yeah. Ugh. To keep the carpet out of our way, we can just clamp it right here. Before we install the frame rails, we want to make sure this won't start to rust, so there's a couple small spots with bare metal. Now they're not bare metal. And then in these frame rail holes, I'm gonna just dump a bunch of fluid film, and then maybe it won't rust. Well, let's just go straight on. Every other video that I've seen for this install, the frame rails have been absolutely mangled. Ours looks like the cleanest on the internet. Oh yeah, we can get that on there, no problem. Before we drill any holes, I want to get the passenger frame rail in the correct spot, because we need to line up these holes right here, and then we also have to line up everything side to side so that our cross braces actually fit. I need to get these brackets off. There's underbody protection or something on here. Just kind of turned it all into one solid piece. Your fuel and brake lines are definitely not something that I want to screw up here. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Dang it. I see. This gets slightly relocated and then tapped into the frame rail. Oh, I'm pretty glad we checked that first. It looks like this one needs to go back about half an inch or so. One thing that also seems like it's going to be a problem is this cross brace is hitting the exhaust. Yeah, let's worry about that later.
I'm the jack now.
Just need to see if it's lined up. At long last, I get to drill a bunch of holes in Andy's car. Drop a bolt in there so it doesn't move around while we drill the other one. Now we get to do that 22 more times, with the only difference on the passenger side being that we need to be very careful around those rails. All of those holes get a quick deburr and then a shot of paint. For the top side, we got these backing plates. I doubt they'll do much for strength, but they hold our bolts in like that, which will make torquing them down way easier on the other side. For now, I'm just going to do up a couple of the bolts to keep everything in place, and then we can add the cross braces in. So I can see our drain right here, and it's really plugged. Oh, this is not fun. Getting a bolt in under this stupid thing. Andy, you might have to help me here.
All right. BRB.
Let's see if this rear cross brace goes on. There we go. One side. Andy, you're gonna need to go to the top again and push some bolts down. Also, I need some nuts.
These nuts?
Yeah, those nuts.
I'm going to get the survivors
Okay, now
for
we get to
Michael
do the
Myers
other
before the 19th.
All right. Now for the extra fun one. Okay, it's on those bolts. And it is completely hitting the exhaust, and it's like not even close.
Not
We'll
survivor.
need an angle grinder at some point, but the die grinder will do the job just fine. Well, I don't love this. We don't really have any good just like grinding wheels, only cutting wheels. So it's gonna be sharp. Don't touch this, Andy.
Tiny bit. The second one.
Gosh, frickin' darn it. She's gonna fit now. I should have had my tools close before I actually put it in. Okay. Okay. Holy balls. All these are getting tightened to 25 foot-pounds. Ugh. It's late on a Friday though, and I really just want to send the impact on all of these. Before reattaching the brake lines, we just need to flatten out this little piece of the bracket right here.
Ed.
Amazing how getting an actual vise helps a lot.
You and the buddy tells you not to worry about.
Oh my god, I did it. How in the hell am I supposed to get at this bolt? Seam ratcheting. I'm getting one clip. Cool. This is not going to take long at all.
Sometimes life can be a little messy. But with next-gen Nuvella Performance Fabric with Ashley, we've got your whole home covered. So you can get back to what you love, messes and all.
Why does everybody put TTV in their name, but they're not on? What is the point? Let's see. Where's these snowballs? What? I hope the TTV is on console. I think he's probably like... It's so hard to do snowballs with the controller. Wait. I did not mean to hit her. But how do you get out the... No, wait. I saw R2. That's weird, but okay. Thank you for the raid. I kind of forgot to switch killers. Oh. Hey. I just did a regular ad. I forgot to put the SO at the beginning. I was like, at your name, and I'm like, wait, I'm forgetting something. But thank you for the raid. He was playing the first Dying Light. What the heck? Have you played Dying Light before, or is this your first playthrough? And thank you, Cringe, for the suggestion. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check and see if the TTV was a PlayStation. No bully. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna do like one more day because technically I completed my. Oh no, not yet. But technically it's my last day for the 365. Oh wait, and I forgot to switch killers. But no bully tonight. I want to play a different game. I don't know who to play. Actually, I'm gonna do.
Tires, coilovers, and chassis. Oh, this is good. It's so confidence inspiring too. And the
What's your favorite go-to for co-op streaming?
go straight in.
I actually need to play Dying Light.
You'll see the frame of the front windshield shaking, but like the bottom is so solid now.
Yes, they're from LTT.
I almost have
Both of them.
mixed feelings about this because, like, back there,
Or it used to be is a better term. They used to be from LTT, but they
preventing me from having any more
fired.
like, through there.
They say they got fired,
30 kilometers per hour.
but I don't know if they actually got fired or they just
Yeah, and over that, like,
put it on the top to say, if that makes sense.
have, like, 3 more little bumps afterwards.
Now just one, clear.
All right, you want to give her a rip?
Yeah.
All I know is I do watch someone who is currently employed from LTT,
Hold on. What is that?
and
Sound.
What's that knocking sound?
he's been saying that what's the word?
That's probably why there's such bad NVH.
Do we need to cut it more?
They can't compete with the main like LTT and whatnot, so they can't really like start a full-on YouTube channel.
Alright, bumpy corner. Did not even care.
But I just don't know the full thing behind
A brand new
if they
car.
left themselves just to do something on their like solo thing.
Do you think it's worth the 31
They actually
pounds,
left and I think
31.8
received some
pounds?
funding from LTT to start their own channel. Oh, that's good.
31 pounds? Like this is nothing.
And also where the weight is matters.
That's good that they actually like left on their own like terms instead of just outright, hey, you're fired.
I expected more from you. Poor performance indeed. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you. Just getting started.
All I know is that what's his name, Alex. I think it's Alex, the one who does the building one, the blonde in the video. In here. He used like to build stuff before he went to LTT. Not gonna lie, I think that's like the first ever like. Actually, no, never mind. Second time that someone left a major channel to start their own like channel themselves. So I know some of the people in Hoonigan started their own channels and whatnot. It actually became pretty. Oh no, Hoonigan and Donut Media started their own channels that actually became pretty good background. And like a good following and whatnot. Why are they not like saving? The first one, the Bill just immediately jumped down. Hey, forgot their names. Guys, you showed Dennis, the guy who did app reviews, and few writers all started their own channels. Huh. Interesting. And I know, what's his name? Forgot their name. It's been a while since he left. I was like, I hear the... I think it's the one that did Apple, mainly, I believe. They, slowly started, like, shifting to, or disappearing from the channel. I think they're still on like Twitter and whatnot. Not much, but they're still on Twitter every now and then. And then I'm not sure if they actually fully started their channel and started like doing their own thing, or just like casually posting their own stuff. I don't know if I should close this or wait till they get here. I do want to close it just where they can like get to a door. Oh, yeah, I know Terry, I know he left like a good, yeah, Anthony. That's who, yes. I know they slowly disappeared off the like LTT. Terran, I know, was like the first person that I've noticed that just immediately like left off the team. But they're casually just like posting on their YouTube channel instead of like a full-on like job type thing, if that makes sense. Alex and the dude that was in the video, they're actually doing as a, I wouldn't say a technical, more of a job. To know, I've been watching LTT for like at least a good 10 years, I think. I'm not that old, not enough to be like, I know Linus used to work for NCIX. I'm not that far, but I think I was maybe a year after he left. I started watching like LTT when the team was like decently small before they actually had a whole team how they are now. But it does feel weird that I see like, probably won't see my mouse. I don't want to say the wrong ethnicity, but the dude who's with Alex in his video, one to his right, I know he's decently new to LTT, or was new to LTT.
Oh my god, it's good.
Wow.
What is that? $676.
Yeah, I think it worth it. Yeah, like
I think he was worked for only like a 3 years, 4 years, if I can remember. Probably a little bit longer, but not like old. But he's decently new. But Alex been here for like a good 6-7 years ish. But he was more on screen with the LTT.
We talked to R-Theory Motorsports, and it turns out that our Miata does in fact have an exhaust that's much lower than it should be. So we need to modify this a tiny bit more, just like you need to hit like, get subscribed, and of course, have a great old day. Patreon is the best way to support us so we can buy things like an angle brush. And also, because they get really sad if they're lonely, a second angle grinder.
Yes. That's one thing I've noticed as well, is that I already had a feeling he was going to go into like the CNC stuff, because I know he was more known for that on LTT than anything else. I forgot the other person's name that was a little, he wasn't known. Jake, I think. He wasn't like known, but just enough to be like, he was very good at routers, internet stuff, all that side. I know that's the first person I knew who went off to do his own thing. Hey, Micah. Hope you're well. Did someone go in the locker or am I tripping? Okay, they came out the locker. So it's 3 of them. Interesting.
Playtime is over.
It was like a good second host next to Linus and Luke. Yeah. I will leave them alone because I don't want to end up keep getting like locker stunned nonstop. But I think something I do not see in the future anytime soon, unless they actually completely stop the channel. Luke is not going to stop working for LTT no time soon. Unless he physically is like, yeah, I'm retiring. So I think he moved. I'm trying to. Oh, I have 10 seconds left to the ad start, so I am gonna probably wait or hold that topic. Or hold that thought. That's the better saying. To the ad break ends. There's another. I keep forgetting that the ad break will, even though it's a countdown in like 10 seconds, once it ends, it will delay for like a good 5 seconds.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
I don't know who has ad block or subbed and whatnot on Twitch. I hope you're back. I give it like 2 more seconds because I know sometimes Twitch be Twitch and like to delay. But yeah, I agree with you. They had to be like in a bad breakup for Luke to leave. So I know, like, the one person, like, I says, I don't mean this in a bad way. I literally do not mean this in a bad way. Cause I know, like, people want to, like, move on, get, like, their own channels and whatnot. Make more, like, X, Y, and Z thing. Yes, I know there's contracts, stuff like that. What are you doing over there? Elijah? I think? I may be wrong, the colored hair dude. I think he may... It's just what I think. But like... I think he may like do his own channel or his own thing probably in the future. Cause he seems like he fully enjoys being there and whatnot. I heard the flashbang. I honestly think that he may do his own channel, his own thing and what like in the future, but like soon. So now like when Linus stepped down, but still with the company. I think I'm like something seems off kind of in a way. So I know when people step down, they're either like going personal reasons or they want to just do like slow down work. Like ATT is sort of like a test for new guys, see if people like them or not, just stick with the team. So I actually really enjoy like LTT and people and whatnot, but it just, I'm so used to the originals of the LTT. When I get so accustomed to like those people, I'd be like, what happened to them? Where are they at? What happened? What's going on? It feels weird. I know one of them was over here, but where's the other? No one's here. That's the Steve. But where is the Laura Croft? Yeah, I actually remember that too. Got like 5 seconds left before they get out. I think they're going to the hatch. No. Tim, is she broken somewhere on the map? I have 2 options. Maybe, possibly 3. A, she's either like glitched out somewhere by accident and the entity's not getting her, or it's like an out of bounds area that they haven't implemented to get the entity and whatnot, or B, they're physically breaking the game themselves on purpose. I just don't like assuming. So no, that is a thing. Option B is the actual thing that people will physically break the game to hold the that is because I know it used to be like that, where you will hold the game hostage, but say somewhere the entity cannot get them. Steve is on same console as me and is N. Yes, they're on the same. Oh, their ping is at 480. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Oh, triangle. Of course. I will get a penalty for this if I leave. But at the same time, the survivor will not get a penalty for this. But I do not want to stay in the match. I do not know where she veered off to and whatnot to break the game. Then it's turned into a bot. I just saw that. So they was actually stuck somewhere. And I think the game didn't end when I left. Oh wait, question for everyone here who's still here. Anyone here a tool person? AKA into power washers and stuff like that. Because I may have to fix or repair a it's a gas powered pressure washer, and I have zero experience repairing stuff like that. All I know is it's broken. That's it. Nothing else. Symptoms: when you pull the cord, it does not start. So that's all I know. It sounds like it wants to turn on, but it doesn't turn on. It used to turn on. Not too sure. Last person, or the person who used it the most, was my dad. And he stopped using it. And then forgot how long has it been, but it doesn't turn on now. So I'm like, I kind of need to use it now, or not now, but like trying to clean something, but I need it. That's the one step I have to see if it's like the obvious thing, the gas. I know old gas is bad in general. But I do have to check that though.
Too bad you won't make it much further. Just starting.
I just hope it's just bad gas. Because I did not want to go down a rabbit hole and be like doing a whole checklist of change this, change that, change this, put this in, put that in, take this out, put this in. Someone's to my left, I think. No, it's just the fire crackling.
Poor performance indeed.
Oh yeah, that's one thing I want to try and get. Eye tracker. That's even worth like getting. So I think it's a special like camera you have to get. I don't want to spend too much because I think it's like it is like a pricey piece of equipment for stream. The Topi ones. Why are they so like rare now? Oh, I messed that up completely. I thought it was like not a giant market, a decently sized market for stuff like that.
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
$229, normally $279. I've noticed the closer they get to the last journey, the more they kind of not fully bundle up, but in a way they kind of do. I was like, I'm gonna go for the Dwight, but I saw his own second hook. The Soul Butcher is first hook. Oh, Soul Butcher. Interesting.
You disappoint me. Is that the best you've got?
This got everyone's second hook. All right, cringe.
Playtime is over. I expected more from you.
And I think if she's infected and she gets injured if I hit her with the never mind. I can't be close because I do have color phobia. No. Is it color phobia? Yes. Not gonna lie, I may end up start playing DVD back on PC. Because I do want to actually put TTV in my name. They own it? No. Not gonna lie. Two presents on there. Are they all like different styles? Like how Halloween was? Thank you, Shiro, for the raid. Hope your stream was well. I was lurking your stream while he was playing, I think, Overwatch. I thought he was playing some shooter. There was something too. I couldn't tell what it was. I don't know if they want to do. Oh, stop moving. Stop moving. I don't think he wants to play. I think she thought I was trying to do red light, green light. Let me shout out Shiro before I end up forgetting. I think I may do like a one more match and then head on off. And tomorrow we'll do a bit of more bully. Two people was other platforms. And two people was on PlayStation. Twitch. Oh, and thank you for the resub, Shiro, and hope your alert goes well. All, in a way, it does tell you if they're on like a different platform or same platform, and that's it. It doesn't tell you if they're like which platform specifically. Let's say if I was on console and someone was on PC, all it would show is that on PC player side, it's a globe next to their name, and that's it. But for the console, it's like kind of vice versa and what. It was just show that it's a globe next to their name, that they're on a separate platform. Not specifically, oh yeah, they're on X, Y, and Z platform, like how I think, what's that game called? Marvel Rivals will let you know that they're on a specific platform. Like for example, if all 6 people was on separate platforms, it would show a PC with a mouse and keyboard. For PlayStation, it will show the PlayStation logo, and for Xbox, the Xbox logo. And if they have it on Switch, the Switch logo. To tell you, hey, they're on XYZ platform, but DBD is just a globe or no globe, and that's it. No globe means they're on the same platform. Globe means they're on a different platform. But something that actually sucks too for DVD, even let's say they categorized Steam and Epic as 2 separate platforms. Yes, they're on PC, but it's 2 separate platforms, so they will have a globe next to their name. And that's kind of like, what is the point? I wish they had it was like, oh yeah, you can play their own X, Y, and Z console. One obvious thing too, if they're on PC as well, without even looking at the things. If you are on PC in a type, that means immediately, yeah, they're on PC, because console you cannot type in-game chat or pre-game. Yeah, almost every other game does that too. It's just funny because games need a sort of light from of crossplay just for Steam and Epic. Yeah. Something that sucks or it's weird. I wish Ubisoft, EA, Rockstar all put their games on just one platform instead of making their own separate thingies. So I'm getting tired of like, oh yeah, I want to play a Ubisoft game, but I have to download a whole separate launcher for it. I think EA is kind of holding off on, or leeway of, you don't need their launcher now. Ubisoft still does, you need their launcher. Rockstar, I think it's kind of like EA, kind of laying off on, hey, if you buy it on Steam, you don't need the launcher. But it kind of depends on the game. But for EA, I think it's Battlefield 6 was the first game that don't need the launcher itself. Yes, you do need an EA account to tie it or whatnot, and that's it. But no actual physical download the launcher. Yeah. I'm glad they're doing that because I don't want to download. Who jumped the window that? I wish they added achievements to the first Assassin's Creed for PlayStation. Something that's weird. Xbox 360 has achievements for the first Assassin's Creed, but PlayStation doesn't. Make that make sense. I'm like, this is same. Launched at the same time. It's funny how you said that too, but like I hope they add it in a future update. What are the other 3 people? Wait. Really? 360 made achievements mandatory. That's very interesting. I'm glad they did that because it's something that you can do in the meantime after you beat a game and whatnot. Hey, I want to do this for achievement hunting. Why do that? After I beat the game like once or twice. Who is running like crazy? Is it Lara Croft? Yes. Someone just run right. Yes, they did. Someone run all the way back here. I saw a crow like fly up. Yes. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm tripping out. Wait, I think it wasn't until 2010 where developers also brought them to PS3 on a wide scale because all the games already had achievements on 360. Why? Sony being Sony. Yeah, I know some of the original games on PlayStation didn't have trophies. Steve's just running. I'm just gonna leave Steve. Sony was being nice. It's the same with Steam. Not all games past 360 days have achievements. One thing I like that Sony, or I kind of wish I had, in a way, went to Microsoft sooner, or Xbox. Yes, I know they're like, they have their pros and cons for both. But at least Microsoft made a thing where if you do achievements, you get points towards what's the word? You can get points to yeah, your game scoring. You can get like that and redeem it to like gift cards and stuff like that. Sony started doing that for like a year, literally a year, and it was like, yeah, we're not going to do this, and canceled the program. That's one thing I liked about when Sony did. I'm like, oh yeah, we can do that, because I was actually getting like, I'm not a excessively trophy hunter or whatnot, but like it was a step where we can actually redeem it to like PlayStation Plus, $5, 5, 10, 15, 20 and beyond gift cards for PlayStation Store and whatnot. Yeah, that Stores program. And they counted it within a year. That's what I was like, what's the point? Wasting resources that you don't like. You have the resources to do it, but you're wasting resources at the same time. What's the point of doing it? I know it's Toy out here. The only thing I think back in the day that Sony had for them, and I do agree with a lot of people, was PS3 versus Xbox 360 at the time. Do you want to pay for internet or not internet? Do you want to pay for playing online? No. Go to Sony. That's a good plus that Sony had with them. But then it went downhill from there when the infamous, I think it would call it a hack. The infamous, like, I would call it a hack, but it wasn't a hack, but a hack that happened, or downtime that Sony happened when it went down for like a week and a half. Or something like that. Nobody could get online. Ever since then, people was like, yeah, we're iffy now. And since then, Sony's been like a company that's been weird. Don't get me wrong, both companies are I'm not bashing them, but like marketing wise, I think that's why I was like, yes, it happened multiple times, but I think that's why everybody was so mad about, I think, wait, is Helldivers 2 a Sony backed game? Or one of their studios is like under Sony? Wait, where's Lara Croft? It's a first party game. Okay. I'm trying to get her to get the totem. Yeah, I'm starting to like fall asleep in a way. This is one thing I hate about when your body gets so used to a sleep schedule and whatnot. Your body's like, hey, I want to sleep. For like a good month, I remember Helldivers 2 was you had to have a Sony thingy, a Sony account to log in and whatnot. People was like, no, please, no. I think they're on PC. I think we've been playing DVD for so long, you kind of tell that who's on PC in a way. Some games kind of hide it a little bit better. If you have an Xbox, can you play the 360 games on the Series X by any chance? So I'm actually thinking of getting the Series X where I can play 360 games. So no not Series. Xbox One was very picky on 360 games. And I think Xbox Series X is excessively picky on Xbox One games. I just wish that Sony implemented that with the PS3 and 2 games. So I think if it can play PS2 games, it can play PS1 games. I did had a the fat PS3, but then played for 2 days and was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No, all 360 and original Xbox games are supported because they needed specific emulation code to work. Okay. It's so weird how technology are so good and whatnot, but at the same time it's so so bad. And some games are enhanced to run at 4K or 60 or both. Yeah, that's all I want. I don't want to do that typical... Wait, let me do this right quick. I am going to end my YouTube stream right quick.